It's Jessica Sporn of Jessica Sporn Designs here to show you how I made this mixed media canvas. I started with a frame I got at a rummage sale, and actually I didn't even really look at this print that was on it. It's kind of cute, but oh well. Anyway, I started off just squirting my matte medium down on it and covering the image with old book pages and some sheet music, and then I gave it one last coat of matte medium. So this stencil is from the February Stencil Club offering from Stencil Girl products, and the background I'm creating for it is from a stencil that I designed that's coming out soon, and it's called Pomegranates, Flowers, Leaves, and More. And it'll be available at Stencil Girl. And I'm just playing with it. I've been playing with it a lot, just testing it out. Here's what it looks like. And then I decide I really want to try to cover the whole page with patterns. So I'm just turning the stencil from side to side and the page as well. I'm using colors that are analogous to each other, close to each other on the color wheel. So when I stencil over a color with another color, it doesn't make a muddy look. Basically blue, green, and yellow all playing nicely together. And then to bring the whole page together, I make a glaze out of some blue and yellow paint and glazing medium, paint it all over the page, and blot it off with another piece of sheet music that I'll use in a collage in the future. I cut the 4 images from the 9x12 stencil, and so as to give myself a little more room on the sides, I'm covering the edges with artist tape. Now I'm using Natalie Kalbach's Crackle stencil to create a background design on the book pages and sheet music that I collaged. This is my Cascading Feathers stencil. I'm using Dilution's spray inks here, and using a very contrasting color to the greens and blues that I was stenciling before. So now I'm doing hot pink and grape and a little turquoise thrown in. Blotting it all off with a paper towel roll. And now here are the pea pods, also from the February Stencil Club offering. And if you're not a member of Stencil Club, you can always join in and get any prior month's stencils at the club price. And this is my favorite of the February stencils. It's the little 4x4 dandelion. So here I'm back to my background paper, and I'm using black paint to stencil these images that Mary Beth Shaw designed. And then once I have them all stenciled, I'm going to cut them out and lay them out on my canvas here. Once I have an arrangement that's pleasing to me, I actually took a picture of it in case I moved the pieces around, and now I'm taking my skinny little rigger brush and white paint and just doodling on top of the images that I stenciled. Now I'm taking some glazing medium and quinacridone crimson paint and just darkening up the edges before I adhere these 4 organic plant fruit images with matte medium. I'm taking the little 4x4 dandelion stencil and going over and overlapping some of these images, because you don't really want things to sit neatly on top of one another. When you layer and go over and under, then it all looks more pulled together. These are some clay flowers I made when I took an online class with Judy Shea, and I'm just going over them with some glaze and kind of dirtying them up a little bit. Now I'm gluing them on with tacky glue. So I painted the frame with black fluid acrylic paint, which has a nice sheen to it. And then I decided to create some found poetry from some book pages I had lying on my table. There's always a benefit to not cleaning up too much. You never know what might be lying around. And once I had a phrase that I liked, I glued it down, outlined it with black, added some finishing touches, and voila, I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it if you did. Subscribe to my channel and stop by my blog. I have lots of tutorials there, and on my YouTube channel as well, jessicasporn.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.